The moment I became a Khaldun, I saw the West in a completely different. There is no such place where a demon wouldn't. You just noticed? Your own chords are also a giant pain.
Demons are the one turning the grindstones at the mill.
Well, the miller won't turn them.
Can't the wind spin them? Do you have to? It's dangerous.
Well, what did you expect? It will. The demons might make it easy. If they can start making flour, who knows? Maybe we can teach them to reap, too. You've heard of steam engines? Huh? I think there's a steam chortens.
How did you manage your own chores?
Nothing to it, really. Just give them something to do. Their job is to wreak havoc. They don't like any other sort.
How did you come to be a cult?
Well, told you the other day about the demon stealing. That's the fighting. I heard once that shepherds. So I became a shepherd boy. I shouldn't mention him. Knew his way around the forest, that was. So I studied under him. It's not like had to bust. In any case, see how I managed to teach you. Appreciate that.
I do, Grandpa. What kind of man was he?
Not a kind, but of great now. Cursed a lot, practically earned, nearly cursed me once.
Are shepherds really?
What makes you think they... Why don't you try finding all the cattle in the forest without a demon's head? One has to know how to... And in case a demon steals a cow, you'll have to learn. You wish.
Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Fedorovna, came to give my thanks. The spirits have stopped. Here's what I promised. The spirits, however, took the money I saved for my grandson's books. Well, it is what it is.
Did you study your black pages or not? I'm the one with the aching bones here. Ah, damn knowers. All you can do is
Good riddance. Don't give yourself a hernia.
Be well and live long. My godmother sends a jug of milk and sends her regards.
Kolya, is that you?
Hello, old Igor.
So, you're back.
Yeah, it's been at least...
You sure have grown tall. Well, what brings you here?
I heard about your man, Vasilisa. It's hard to lose love. However, I'm here for another reason. Yesterday evening, at a get-together, I made a bet with the lads. They dared me to enter Banya at night. I don't believe all this supernatural stuff. I entered this old Banya. It was around midnight, and saw a sort of blue light, and it was quiet. I reached into the stove. You know, to take a stone. They wouldn't call me chicken if I showed them proof later. Suddenly, a hairy paw grabbed my left hand. Here, look, it left a mark. That devil didn't let me go. The hand was hot as fire, and she still held on to me. Then she let me go. Damn this demon. You're a knower. help.
Nikolai visited the banya at midnight, and something grabbed him. What might that be? In the banya, you say? Well, that's a bannicle, right?
Lord Almighty.
So its hand was hairy.
I couldn't see anything. It was completely dark.
What did you do with the stone?
Well, I took it with me. To prove to them I wasn't yellow. Didn't tell about the demon, though. Dropped it off at home later. I told my godmother, and she sent...
Ah, wise woman, you're...
All right, I won't leave you to the wolves.
Vasilisa, take a closer look at the demon. Go to the old banya tonight, both of you. Talk to the... You, Kolya, use this balm on your left eye to see the demon. Don't forget the...
I'll wait for you. Didn't think I'd be seeking help from nowheres. I've always depended only on myself. My military service. Well...
Hey, Vasya, they say you're a knower now. This may be of interest to you then. The other day we were gathering berries by Kajil. By the way, I have brought you some. It's near Zapolsk. Anyway, we came across this clearing with... So I thought you might want to go there. Who knows?
You notice a black silhouette on the road. It appears to be shrouded in fog, and is hard to distinguish in the soft lighting of the night. The air is filled with a strange song, performed by the devil continues his song. You listen, holding your breath and not moving. Soon, the melody stops, crashes. Suddenly, a magic circle shimmers at the demon's feet. A moment later, You notice a strange sight in the distance. A ball of snakes is rolling around the woodland road, scales glittering in the moonlight. You pick up a stick and start scaring away the snakes. One of the enraged creatures jumps up and... Near the old gravestones, you see a demon. His eyes are focused on the sky.
Oh, it's you. I remember you falling into hell.
What a talkative chort.
Well, what's so special about that? Me, I flew out of hell and decided to stay for a while. Help me find an answer to a question, and I'll reward you.
Well, sure.
I'm searching for an answer. What are the 3 kinds of dates?
You go out on a date with your loved one.
Well, that's one.
What are the 3 dates? You have one with a loved one, and the second one is? There's an exotic fruit called a date.
Seems right.
What are the 3 dates? You guess one, the kind with a loved one, and also the fruit. What's the 3rd one? A calendar date.
It sure seems obvious now. Here you are. Well, I guess I have to get back.
The demon disappears into flames. You continue on your journey.
You're not what we consider an average girl, are you? In that case, I'll show you some fun.
Like a gloomy skeleton of an unknown beast, the old remains of a burnt house stand before you. All the logs are charred black. Some of them have collapsed and are covered with moss. You walk around the house. The inside is dark, with logs poking out like the rotten teeth of a dead man. You see a shaggy silhouette of a demon You take several steps inside the hut. It's hard to tell who used to live in this izba. You step inside, and you seem to sense the smell of burnt wood. Stars and As soon as you make a move towards the mysterious figure, it disappears. You see a friendly flame burning in the distance. You come closer, and soon you are...
I have a feeling that you've had a hard time getting to our church. A real hard time. I have a feeling that you've had a hard time getting to our church. A real hard time.
You read a prayer and rest a bit.
Goodbye, Holy Father.
You approach the open rift. Dried bushes are sticking out of its walls like the rotten teeth of a dead man. You carefully look down. Suddenly, your words are lost among the tree branches. The fire... There's a rotting bridge over a small river, a tributary of the Kolva. In the moonlight, you discern a strange silhouette on the other side. You take several steps towards the silhouette, but it disappears in the morning. Night travels are not the most convenient ones. In the darkness, you can stumble upon any kind of evil spirits. This is precisely what happens now. You drink the tea in silence, with the demon's glowing eyes fixed upon you. You feel uneasy and try to finish. Dark pine branches move to the sides, and you see a meadow strewn with old, overgrown pits. You come closer and look into one of them. The green of the meadow drops into the open maw of the pit. You start to inspect the pits one by one. You take one careless step. You frequently look around. You feel as if someone is watching you. You almost decide to give up finding A grim pit is filled with a damp stench. You see an old cross covered with a rotten towel. Near the old cross is covered with moss, and mushrooms grow at its foot. You feel uncomfortable near the grave of the unclean dead. In the pot by the gravestone, you find a couple of gold coins, which you quickly pocket. You hear a familiar voice. Young folk are having an evening gathering, although it's not the best season.
Hi, Vasya! I know you have no time, but sing at least one song with us, for old time's sake!
I don't have time for such things.
Here at last. And all these demons in these spots.
Evil spirits have always been here, but you won't be able to see them without me. These chorts harm people.
Enemies here as well. I've been thinking, why did the spirit attack me?
Well, first of all, it was nighttime. And why did the evil spirit attack Nikolai? Bannock sure love their rituals. Didn't ask to be let in, did?
No, I didn't.
Well, there you have it.
You don't say.
The banya has sunk a little. That's why it got stuck, I think. You're a strong fellow. You open it.
I can do that, sure. But could you put Zagavor or something on me so no...
Wait here. I'll...
Here it is, the old Banya. The things it saw during its lifetime.
Well, is it time?
All right. Let me, kind Bannock, pay a visit to your home. Repeat after me, Kolya.
Let me host Ban.
Now, let's think of what to do with this bride of yours. She's been waiting for us, I suppose. That blue light, let's summon her and ask...
All right.
First, let us prepare. In order for the Bannock to know we're here, and that stone that you took, put...
It's better if you do it.
Really? Very well. I'll draw a circle to be safe.
Better safe than sorry, Vasya.
After that, we'll step into the circle. I'll
Vasya, you are a knower, no doubt about it.
Well, let's get...
Well, is it time?
Yes, it is, Kreight. As soon as I start reading, the demon will appear. If you step out of the circle,
All right,
Here we go. Bannock, my hostess. Let us wash in steam.
Wait. Don't run. Hear me out.
Jesus and his troops!
Don't move. Let me talk with this Bannock.
Wait. I'm not a demon. I'm an ordinary girl.
An ordinary girl, you Bannock says that she's but an ordinary girl. Is it a demonic trick? What is she then? If you're not a demon, you must be a changeling.
Yes, yes. You're true. Well, it is as I said. I've been living in the world of demons for I was still a child and came to wash with. I did something wrong. I can't. And so, an Abdiricha took me. Help me, Vasilisa. You're my only hope.
Where have you been all this time?
We wandered the banyas. I got sent where the stove was. Now we live in this old one.
Do you know anything about
No, I don't. But I can ask the Abdiricha.
How do we bring you back?
To escape her, I need to get closer to the mortal world. Bring me a good belt and a cross, the kind that's worn on the skin, and find me a name. Then the Abdiricha will have to marry me to someone. You, young fella, don't...
I will help. I promise you my word.
Where can we find the bell?
I need a special bell. It has to be woven by a skilled witch.
What kind of cross do you need?
Just any cross. I've been living with evil. I need one that's been worn.
Well, that's a puzzle. Where can we find a God-fearing child?
Oh, I don't know. Your friend...
We can give you the name right away.
No, the name has to be one from Sviatsi and given by a priest.
All right. It's wrong to abandon a Christian soul. Besides, you already have a groom.
Of course we'll help.
Thank you. Bring me a cross worn by a demon. And I think I need to go. Until...
The demon crawls back under the bench and disappears into black flame. You return to old Yegor's house and think about what to do.
But she needs a cross that was worn by a demon, a human name, and an enchanted belt. Then she hid under the bench.
What a job you have.
This is her destiny. A changeling, that bride of yours.
What's a changeling?
The Bath spirit must have switched her at birth, I imagine. Now, Vasilisa, can you guess how shall we lift the aspen seal?
What demon is necessary for the book to open the aspen seal? That bannock is likely to have some magic firewood in her. I'll use them right there.
It may have the logs, true. The changeling from the ethereal world. The question is, should we?
We can't abandon a Christian soul.
If I were you, I'd think whether I should take a demon.
Only a devil will marry a soldier like me.
We haven't heard of such a child up until now.
Right. The demon might have gobbled up her parents. Without that demon,
You'll help me then.
we will. But what should we start with? Huh? What?
An enchanted bell.
This is not as simple as it seems. You are a knower, yes. I know this witch, Kapitalina Iva, but she's not an easy woman to deal with. We'd better go together.
Well, let's
Very well. Vasilisa and I are going. There's nothing for you.
Sure did.
And one more thing. The spinner can't stand demons. Got it?
Who is this?
A woman of... Her name is Kapitalina Ivanna. She's quite knowledgeable. That's why I am coming with you. Don't get it?
What should I say to get the bell?
Good question. Keep your ears open when you speak to her. Remember, do not mention demon. And you might as well disregard the fact that we needed the belt. Now, if she doesn't like you, or should you let anything get it?
Understood, Grandpa.
Yes, I've arranged.
Do you have any Kupala salve left?
If I only knew. And another thing. There's this. He asked me to check on his field. It's not far from Pintek.
What was that with the stove? As if I'd believe that you forgot how to kindle it. And then you got a bit too scared when the demon girl grabbed you with the fire.
It is as you say, I don't know what's wrong with me. There was this one incident. I'm scared of it, something awful. That's exactly the reason why the lads dared me to go to the Banya. They heard the rumors, and only I'm not one to give up.
But why? What's
Oh, it's a long story.
about the fire?
Maybe not that long. I'll tell you some other time. Don't you have anything else to do?
Do you plan to marry that...
Let's help her first, won't we? She must be a strong girl. Maybe God.
a demon?
Well, she said she was a change. The girls of my age who would marry an old soldier, only a demon.
So how did you end up a soldier?
Well, they took me. You were just a kid then. I don't remember. Old Yegor just.
Well, when you went into the service...
Aye, by choice. To be honest, some other lad drew the lot. But we have a large family, and I'm a hot-headed guy.
Right. And a fine one.
Quite right. It was my I made my way to my field regiment, and they sent us to fight the Turks.
Did they give you your cross?
Aye. That's a different story. I'll tell.
Yeah, it's been ages since I last played this game. There are different kinds of this game, Durak. It's better. It's better to play with like more people, not one on one. So you need a company to play.
Vasilisa, listen. Thank you for your help with the banya.
Don't thank me yet. We still need to free the girl.
It's just that I wouldn't be able to go at all if it weren't for you. Here, take it.
What's that? A deck of plain...
Sure is. Been saving them for some time. I'll teach you to play.
They say the devil himself is not averse to a good game of Durak.
You have goosebumps, a sign of a devilish presence. You look around. Your only companion is humming among
The wisdom that lies upon dark pages is not that of madness. You cannot paint me as a liar.
You catch a whiff of the disgustingly sweet smell of rot. Cold fear enters your soul when you guess what might be the source of the smell. A human body lies nestled in the grass. It is already unrecognizable from decay. Overcoming nausea, you easily rip the cross from the dead man's chest. You clean it and take it with you. You see a small demon sitting on a hillock. In his hand, he is holding a snake by its tail, swinging it from side to side. A swishing sound of the snake's body and its angry hissing fill the swamp area. You watch as the demon twirls the snake above his head. It seems as if he'll never grow tired of it. Suddenly...